Hey everyone, it's Grant and welcome back to the channel. Today this video is another Etsy tutorial, but I'm going to be talking about fees, so the fees that you incur when trying to run an Etsy business. But before I begin, and as usual, please like the video, subscribe, bell notification icon and comments down below. But that's enough waffling from me, let's get straight on with the video. So the first thing to say is that you can sign up for Etsy completely free. So if you want to go online, check out my other video about how to sign up for an Etsy shop. You can look at the site, register and go through some of the process up until you add a listing, and that process is completely free. Over and above that, Etsy, unless you opt for a premium subscription, there's no standing monthly charge. So if you have no product, you have an Etsy shop with nothing on it, not that you would, but you want to have a look around, there's no cost to that. Now, the first set of fees I'm going to cover off are mandatory fees that you have to pay regardless of the action or the sale, and then I'll cover optional fees after that. The first one, which is key, is your listing fee. So that's 16 pence, or 20 cents if you're in America, and that covers you, a bit like eBay, just to have the listing on the platform. That listing will be there for up to 4 months, and it covers you regardless or not if you sell the item. So if you list the product today and you don't sell it, you'll still get charged that 16 pence or 20 cents if you're in America. That amount gets added to your Etsy payment account, which is deducted at the end of the month. So if you have 20 listings, you'll be charged £3.20 at the end of the month or $4. So regardless if you sell or not, you will always be charged a listing fee. The next fee is your auto-renew listing fee. So a bit like the listing fee, once it comes to the end of its natural cycle, you have two options. You can either manually renew your listing, and if you don't renew it at the end of the 4 months, it will disappear from customer searches and from your shop, although it will restore or retain, should I say, in your store manager or shop manager for a later date, but it won't be visible to customers. Or you can choose to auto-renew, which is what I recommend. So at the end of the 4 months, it will automatically renew itself, so the product is continually available for your customers. Similar to the listing fee, they charge 16 pence or 20 cents if you're in America. It's available for a further 4 months after your initial period, and it gets added to your Etsy payment account. So if you have 10 listings, £1.60 or $2. Similar to the listing fee, once again, you are charged that regardless if your product sells or not. So that's your auto-renew listing fee. The private listing fee is very similar again to the listing fee, 16 pence or 20 cents. So within your shop, if you allow custom orders, that's where a customer can contact you and ask for something bespoke, personalised or custom, then they can do that. And when you send them that offer or information, you will get charged 16 pence once they purchase or 20 cents. Similar process, but it's not charged when you send the offer, it's charged when they actually make a purchase. So it's slightly different to a listing fee. It doesn't have an expiry date. So if you send a custom offer or a custom order, there's no expiry date on when that will be charged. But similar to listing fees, it gets added to your Etsy payment account, which is chargeable at the end of the month. So a transaction fee. So once you've got past your listing and a customer's made a sale, Etsy take 5% as a transaction fee, or let's call it a success fee if you think of it like eBay. That does not include shipping, gift wrapping, payment or pattern if you're using pattern. So they will take 5% of your final listing fee. So if your product's £20, they will take £1, or $20, they will take $1. Again, it's a mandatory fee that you can't escape from, and it's as well as your listing fee. So that payment again, or that amount, will be deducted from the customer's amount. So if the customer pays $20, then you will only see $19 of that prior to coming into your payment account. There's also a payment fee. So if you're using Etsy payments, so customers can pay via Apple Pay, the normal American Express, Visa, debit, Visa credit and MasterCard, then in here in the UK, they charge you 4% plus 20 pence. So you've got to bear that in mind. It's always a 20 pence. If you're selling something for £1, that can get quite hefty. So this is on top of your transaction fee. So in terms of full fees, once you sell a product, think of it as 9% plus 20 pence. How I work it out generally is I normally deduct or allow for 10%, 10.5%, 11% of my total product to allow for the final Etsy fees. Again, those fees are mandatory, so the 4% and 20 pence come off the end of the product. So when you see your £20 product come into your Etsy payment account, those fees will have already been removed. So let's talk about some of the optional fees that you can have. So on the basic subscription or the Etsy shop for free, you pay as you go essentially. You do have the option of going for Etsy Plus, which is £8 a month. And I'll keep referring to that top to make sure this is right, which covers you £8 a month, which goes on your Etsy payment account, but it includes 15 free listings. So that's 15 lots of 16 pence. So that's £2.40 worth of credit or promotional activity there. £4 promoted listing credit. So that gives you essentially £6.40 of your £8 you get back in promoted listings, credits and listing credits. But on top of that, you get a custom web address. So it'll be your shop name.etsy.com. So if it's wool hats, woolhats.etsy.com. You also get new layout options for your shop, which should attract greater customers and really draw attention to your shop in that search. And also the ability to highlight products at the top of your shop. So you can have 3 products at the top of your shop, really draw attention to those particular products, which are great for seasonality and events. And you also have banner options as well. So that's Etsy Plus, £8 a month, but you get £6.40 back in credits for listings and premium listings or highlighted listings. Plus you get some other options as well. In addition to that, Etsy are bringing out Etsy Premium. They haven't released the prices yet. It will include some of what we've said before, so new layout options, banner options. It will include some listing credits. It includes some highlight or promoted listing credits, but also includes some additional discounts and perks and bespoke or advanced analytics, plus as well customer support as well. So you've actually pick up the phone and speak to someone at Etsy. So you've got 2 marketing options that are paid for, which are promoted listings and Google Shopping ads. So on the promoted listings, when you do a Google, an Etsy search, at the top you'll see 3 or 4 promoted products which have a little ad icon next to it. You set your budget and those products will be highlighted and pushed to the top of the search results. What that costs you is up to you because you set the budget. Very similar Google Shopping ads. So Etsy automatically takes your products, creates a feed and pushes it out to Google. If you do a Google search, you'll see at the top the little images with a small description and a price. Those are Google Shopping ads, which is becoming ever more popular. Similar to promoted listings, you set the price. Initially, they do cap you, I think it's £1 or $1 a day. And then as you start to use it, it goes up and up and up and up. And I think the maximum I've seen is about £60 or $60 a day. But that's completely within your control. And you can choose whether to opt to pay for those services or not. So that's my brief Etsy tutorial based around the costs for an Etsy business in terms of listing all the way through to transaction marketing and beyond. If you like the video, please subscribe, bell notification icon, hit the like button and comments down below, and I'll see you for the next video.